Facts Verse presents. More doctors are using a common food to treat people's wounds in place of traditional medications. Nobody likes being sick. Spending a couple of days in bed might sound great, but when you combine staying in bed with having a stuffy nose, headache, fever, sore throat, achy muscles, it's just not that pleasant of an experience. Eating chicken soup, taking medication, getting plenty of rest, that seems to be the only way to go to get back to feeling like yourself again. But there are some cases where nothing you do at home is going to work, and you gotta go see the doctor. Now, if you're not getting any better, you could be admitted to the hospital. Nobody wants to go to the hospital, of course. Doctors and nurses are coming in your room at all hours of the night, waking you up. You can't sleep in your own bed, and, well, there could be danger lurking in every corner. Even though hospitals are kept very clean, there are so many germs that it's a dangerous place just for that reason. While nurses, hospital workers, and linens go from room to room, there is a risk of cross-contamination. And if that's not bad enough, there's even more to worry about. See, hospitals are home to drug-resistant bacteria that survive even after sterilization has killed off other microbes. These infections are difficult to treat, and they'll often carry a high mortality rate. In 2006, hospitals in Manchester, England were battling against MRSA. This drug-resistant bacteria was attacking cancer patients that had weakened immune systems. The doctors had no idea what to do. However, a biochemist named Peter Malan, he had an idea. Peter spent years researching the ways that the indigenous people of New Zealand and Australia treated their wounds using a common natural substance. Because the doctors had exhausted all avenues to treat their patients, they decided to try Peter's idea. They started preparing bandages to wrap the patient's wounds following Peter's specifications. And when the doctors realized that Peter's idea was working, they had to make a special order to New Zealand to get more of this natural substance. What was it? It was Manuka honey. Manuka honey is made by bees that feed on the nectar of the Manuka tree. Honey is a standard household product, but it has excellent medicinal properties. For example, if you get a cut, you put hydrogen peroxide on it to make sure that it doesn't get infected, right? Well, the glucose enzymes in honey also produce hydrogen peroxide. The Manuka honey has a unique healing factor that typical honey doesn't, too. This type of honey has the ability to latch on to bacteria and kill it. Honey-based salve or honey-coated bandages, they can help fight infection and inflammation the way that traditional drugs can't. There are also ways that you can use honey at home. If you rub honey onto your face, it makes an excellent acne treatment. Not only will it reduce the inflammation caused by acne, but it'll also prevent scarring. If you thin the honey out with some coconut oil or jojoba oil, it makes a great all-natural makeup remover. The oil will moisturize your skin, and the honey will keep your face clean and germ-free. You can also use honey in making an exfoliating mask. After you wash your face, you can apply a thin layer of honey to your damp skin and then let it sit for 30 minutes. When you wash it off, your face will be clean and glowing. Eating honey also has its health benefits. It's a lot better for you than sugar, so you can drizzle honey onto your dessert or put it in your tea. And if you're going to use honey as a sweetener, be sure to use it in moderation. Honey is not going to cause your blood sugar to spike the way that sugar does, but it still has calories to it, so you can go overboard, so be careful. If you have a cold, honey can make an excellent cough suppressant. Just put a spoonful in your tea and your cough will subside. Honey can reduce inflammation, which means that it is great for your heart. It can reduce the plaque that's built up in your arteries, preventing a heart attack or a stroke. It can also boost your good cholesterol and lower the bad cholesterol. That is essential to your heart health. Honey is less plentiful than it used to be. If things continue the way they have been, it's going to be hard to get honey in the years to come. Due to global warming and urban centers popping up everywhere, the bee populations are dying out in record numbers. Fortunately, celebrities like Morgan Freeman have been taking steps to raise awareness of the dangers that bees are in and have been trying to do something about it. More doctors are using this common food to treat people's wounds in place of traditional medicines. People are using honey for beauty and heart health purposes. It's also great when you're sick. With all the ways honey can help the body, you should keep a bottle of honey in your house at all times. And subscribe for more.